My name is Garrett Fainer, entitled as Park Interpreter here at the fort.
We always hear conserve water, but why? Where did it all start?
Las Vegas here, there was a lot of water. That's why it got the name the Meadows. There were two springs that are now currently in Springs Preserve, where the water came out with such force that it creates this creek. It would have gone right along the course of kind of the southern boundary of the park here. People say that the actual spring where the water came out, there was so much water coming out that they couldn't go to the bottom of the spring. They couldn't swim down to the very bottom of the spring because there was just so much water coming out with such great force.
Because this water flow wasn't capped, eventually it ran low and had to be pumped to acquire.
And so it becomes kind of a natural place for people to settle here. There isn't too many other springs around the area, and this is by far the biggest one, and so it becomes an obvious place for the Mormons to settle, and after they leave it becomes an obvious place to have a ranch as well. The first context of non-native people coming to Las Vegas, it happens in the context of the Old Spanish Trail, where you have actually Mexican traders in the 1830s coming from Santa Fe, New Mexico to Southern California. The Old Spanish Trail, it would have kind of gone through the route of 15, kind of to the east of town. And that whole section was called Jornada del Muerto, the Journey of Death, because there's no water between here and Las Vegas and all the way to the Muddy River. You can imagine these trade caravans coming in from the Journey of Death, Jornada del Muerto, and they get to the springs of Las Vegas here, and it would have been a very welcome sight indeed. The creek here, they use it to irrigate a lot of farmland around here to grow crops to sell to miners. And this water also plays a really important role when the railroad comes to Las Vegas. Helen Stewart, who had operated this site as a ranch, she sells the land to William A. Clark, obviously who Clark County is named after. She sells it to him in 1902. And the creek goes through downtown, and within the kind of the founding of downtown Las Vegas, we see hundreds of pipes, wooden pipes going into the ground to tap the groundwater. And then we see pretty heavy water use in the Las Vegas Valley from that time on.
As our city's demand for water heightens, our lakes have lowered, causing mass geological struggles for Las Vegas.
When we've lowered the water table to such an extent.
Because of groundwater depletion, the land we walk on is starting to sink. Our lakes are running dry, and the water crisis in Vegas is very evident. What the future holds depends on how we handle it. All you have to do is conserve water.